trip. Definitely going to be safe. And we're going to put together a nice vlog series for you to follow on the Notorious CGA channel. So go ahead and subscribe. I'm going to try to do day by day just to give you a preview of, or a review of what happens throughout the week in the couple weeks that we're in Brazil. We're going to have fun. Let's buckle your seatbelt. Enjoy the ride.
Tocando las cuerdas de mi cora, bebiendo, cantando las canciones cuando me enojas. Bebé, tú eres mi ritmo, una musa pa' este disco, una canción con cafecito. No sabes cuando me abrazas, como un cafecito por la mañana. Yeah. Fumando mari de embuste y dándome esos besitos de dulce. Tocando las cuerdas de mi cora.
Made it to Brazil, headed to customs. That was a nice little flight. Got that first class treatment. It was good to stretch out for 10 hours. Now, let's go get customs and get my luggage. Welcome to Brazil. And it's looking good. I'm at the hotel, but of course, because of the flight, arrived a little too early. I'm waiting for my room to get cleaned, and it'll be ready here in a couple of hours. But in the meantime, I'm gonna have a drink, sit around the pool, soak in the sun, and get ready for this vacation. Shout out to our brother here, Rafael and Marty, for picking me up at the airport, introducing me to the culture of Brazil. And it's just a lot to consume. That's why I'm here for 2 weeks. I'm gonna take it nice and slow, but I'm gonna have a good time. I'm gonna get to the room, get a shower, get a rest, JUCO activities planned, and then we'll have a good trip. Let's do it. I made it into my hotel room finally, and there's the beach. Look at that beach view. You really can't see it very well. Let me do this. Let me step outside and then hit you with that beach view right there. Hopefully it adjusts. There's the beach right there. I'm close to the top floor, and somebody got that cigar weed going already. They blazing it up. Hotel room's pretty nice out here in Rio, and already had the issue. Obviously, my luggage got left in Dallas, which was where my connecting flight is, and I got all of my clothes in there, so I'm looking a little tacky right now. I did pack clothes. I always do pack clothes in my carry-on, but I didn't plan on using it, so I'm looking a little tacky out here, but I gotta go right to the mall and pick up some clothes, because maybe the suitcase is gonna come tomorrow evening, so I'm gonna need some clothes. And of course, I'm getting reimbursed by American Airlines for picking up this clothes. But yep, that's what I'm off to do. So join me. Randomness in the mall in Brazil amongst the people, and they're going Christmas shopping. Everybody's out Christmas shopping, and I'm picking up clothes for my luggage.
Yeah. I fuck about $1 million, I keep it a trend, resilient, they energy off. My image is God reaching deep in the pot, I got features of people like lost. Yeah, R.I.P. on me, TT. The melanin on me, my cheekbone is native, the soil is my where I walk. Some beavers on me, my nigga, go figure, my make enemy scoff. Admit it, your energy off. My frequency killer, you soft.
The Money Mindset 2025. Join us if you are looking to elevate your mindset to the next level and get your financial information and game back to where it needs to be. This is the Blue Chip Mindset on steroids. We have 80 plus episodes from the last 2 years that you missed available via playback. You can get all of those episodes. Also, every live stream on Sunday night with all of our great contributors with subjects, cryptocurrency, investment, money 101, money 201. Also, if you're looking to become a social media content creator, this is the group for you. 2 times a month, we give you content creator information about how much money you can make via content creation. What are the most popular forms of content creation coming forward in the next few years, and how you can capitalize on an opportunity to be a content creator. Join patreon.com/Coach Greg Adams to find the money mindset link. Let's get our blue chip mindset on. The window is still open. All right, day 2, and my luggage has finally arrived. I got clothes. Oh my goodness. Arrived a day late. I thought I was gonna have to go to the mall today and pick up some new clothes, but you know, when they say your bag's gonna arrive tomorrow, you can pretty much guarantee that it's gonna arrive 2 or 3 days late. Sometimes it may never arrive, but it is 12:20 and now I got all my clothes. So I'm gonna unpack, save a trip to the mall again, and get the trip ready. So last night I had a wonderful time. The bed was filled up. If you want to figure out how I travel and do the JUCO, go to coachgregadams.locals.com and you can get some information on how I travel and set up things in terms of arranging visits and vetting people out. And this girl vetted her out. Great woman. She was excited about meeting me. Very feminine. How I like it. All right, you guys know how I like it. You know how I like it. And we spent the night together. Woke up this morning, got some breakfast, and now I'm ready because it's Sunday. I'm ready to do my streams, my member streams. I did get a little bit of an issue where Locals is not available in Brazil. So I have to figure out how to get around that. I could use a VPN, but I'm always suspect as a YouTube content creator with a big, large channel of using stuff like that because I don't want to get banned for any picky reason. And YouTube's very picky with me, and I'm already on hot water with YouTube, so I don't like to use anything that could be suspect. I know you guys do it, but you know, for me, my channels are too large and big, and also I depend on them, so I don't want any BS. But other than that, all right, I'm gonna head out here to the beach. I got a good beach view, and I'm meeting with the young lady here, and you'll probably get a chance to meet her here. She is my concierge for the trip, and she's organizing my week and getting everything ready for me to have some fun while I'm here. But yeah, man, last night was great. Fit, feminine, and friendly. And we got to talk about how inexpensive everything is, man, because it's mind-boggling how inexpensive things are when you travel. Technically, my first full day. This is the start of it. I've been here less than 24 hours, and we're gonna head over by the pool, and everybody is lounging in this area. I'm not in lounge mood at the time because I'm headed to the city, but I'm just getting my bearings. Just getting my bearings right here. So this is where the hotel pool is. That's the lounge area, and then the pool is over here. Hey, how are you, man?
Fantastic.
Good. I'm great.
Amazing.
Yes.
Welcome to Brazil.
Oh man, it's a beautiful place. Are you from here?
Yeah, we are.
Oh,
Where
man.
are you from?
I'm from California.
California, where
California, Newport Beach.
about? Oh, no, nice,
Yeah.
I know it.
So, no, you know this area?
Yeah,
You've traveled
yeah,
there before?
Amazing, amazing.
Oh, it's
Many
amazing
times to
places.
California.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I know Bom Dia,
Bom dia e obrigado.
Bom Dia, and Obrigado.
Como vai? Como vai?
Como vai?
It's like, what's up? Or how are you?
Okay, como vai.
Como vai?
That's gonna be
como
my third.
Estás? You know como estás
I know como
in
está.
Spanish?
Yeah, easy.
Como está?
Como está?
vai?
So, como vai.
It's the same as como estás.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Enjoy your day, man.
Thank you, brother. So I'm learning my first few Brazilian words. Como vai. It's like como está. Obrigado. I have a problem pronouncing that. And bom dia. Bom dia. That's good morning. So I'm working on my Portuguese. And let's take a round at the pool area real briefly. So it's lit. It's jumping. It's a nice vibe. In terms of how I like to travel and where I like to be, I like to be in the countryside when I travel. A little bit more exclusive type places, resorts, if you will. I don't too much like to be in the city area. So I understand when people go to the city area, they like to be inside where everything is. I like to be able to go to the city and then come back. And I prefer it that way. That way I'm a little bit more safe, and I don't have to really worry about my safety 24/7. And I think that's important to me, because traveling can be quite stressful and anxious when you're trying to make sure you're dependent on your safety, understanding where you are, and then particularly you're trying to get the language down. And this is a nice courtyard. There's a restaurant right here that we're going to try, and some beautiful places at this resort. And I'll put the link in the description box where I'm staying, but I might do that after the trip so I don't get y'all bum rushing me. But check out behind. It's a beautiful nature reserve where I think you can walk in there, and then you can get to, well, the lady that I was with yesterday called it a lagoon, all right, but I called it a river. And we may take a boat trip on that one. I'm not sure. She told me, don't waste your time. This is the hotel here, and then that is also the river, aka the lagoon. But it's a vibe. It's bon dia. It's como vai. It's obrigado. Oh, by the way, I guess I should talk about this. The girl that I met yesterday knew English, and that was a big reason why I chose to hang out with her initially, because there was no language barrier. Her English was pretty good. It was very good. In fact, she lived in the United States previous to living here, but she grew up here. She lives here. She says she's going to die here. She has no interest in going to the United States. But other than that, that's what gave me a great reserve to hang out with her, because there was no language barrier and we can immediately communicate. Now, I will say, more than likely, further down the line, that might not be necessary, okay? Because people are willing to speak to you here, whether you know the language or not. Now, you're going to have to speak on their language, so they're not going to make the attempt to communicate with you per se, but they will help you, walk you through it, and you also have Google Translate and everything like that if you need it. I made it down to Copacabana, and I'm down here. We're going to meet up with another fellow YouTuber, a friend of mine, and we're going to go do a couple of restaurants down here and hang out for the day. It's just about sundown. A little bit rainy right now. It's been raining all day, and I'm down across the street from the beach. Let me just go ahead and show. Oh, what up, my boy right here? I was just about to show him the beach right here.
Okay.
This the boy Skyler.
What up? We about to go eat.
Yeah, we about to go eat. Formerly known as 1MT.
Yeah, let's go.
All right. So, yeah, let's go get something to eat.
About to tear it up.
Hold on. This Picanha. There we go. We got the coach, the Damas up in here.
Yeah. At the Brazilian barbecue. That's what we call it.
That's my favorite.
Yeah.
Una mais.
No mas. Thank you.
Hey, you wanted to try acai? Is that what you trying to say? Have you never had it before?
The sun is finally out in Rio. I'm on the West Zone, way out in the resort towns, and it's beautiful. You see my resort right there. People at the swimming pool, getting it in. They all looking like white sea lions out there. But it's a good time, man. I'm finally glad that the sun's peeking out. But I got to do my show, the 12 Cents of Christmas, coming up. So I'm going to miss a little bit of the sunlight today, but no worries. I'm going to get that sun and fun and all of that. It's funny, vacations for me are a little bit different when I come to cities like this. And one of the reasons why is because I lived near a beach town in Newport Beach for 10 years, which means in effect, I was 5 to 10 minutes away from the beach. Let me run across the street. I was 5 to 10 minutes away from the beach. So this is not something that I come to these towns for. What's up? This is not something that I come to these towns for because I live 5-10 minutes from the beach, and I wasn't very much a beach goer. I didn't go to the beach very often. And when I did, it was kind of like, oh, you know, that's something I would do, you know, because I was close to home. But other than that, it's a beautiful beach. I've seen better, but no, this is no shade at Brazil. I've seen better, but this is great. This is a private, somewhat private beach for us in our resort. It's not packed, and these are mostly tourists. They're not Brazilians. So you got to go down to Copacabana, and you got to go down to Ipanema in that area to be able to see probably the locals rather than the tourists at the beach. So you're not going to see the Brazilian babes over here on this zone in Brazil. Okay, let's talk about this. You saw me meet up with Skylar, and we kicked it down in Ipanema. Great area down in Copacabana. I'm going to be down there later in the week because really it's Christmas Eve today, although it doesn't look like any snow. I'm going to be down in those areas later, and of course later in the next week when you talk about the New Year's Eve celebration. All right, so I'm going to be down there plenty so I can show you. And I will say this, there was so much that I couldn't show you when we went down to Ipanema and Copacabana. There was I couldn't even show it to you. But it's going to be great. And it's just the next day. I got about an hour to hang out here, maybe get a few flicks, and then I'm going to head back and do my show. And then I got some stuff ready for Christmas and Christmas Eve, going on excursions. You know, the funny thing is, and this is very interesting, is that I see some people find it odd that I've came to Brazil. And they're saying, oh, I was anti-passport, bro. And I talk bad about them. Coming to Brazil is a indictment against me, which is odd. Isn't that weird? Because the free agent lifestyle preceded the popularity of the passport bro. In fact, if you look at the cover of the book, it's a man pulling his luggage at the airport, in which I wrote the book in 2018, much of it written while I was in the Dominican Republic, which is supposedly a passport bro stronghold. And this is supposedly, my trip to Brazil is supposed to be, oh, this shows that he's a hypocrite and he went to Brazil. But I wrote portions of the book while in the Dominican Republic. In fact, many of the highlights in my intro are from the Dominican Republic, in Cabo San Lucas, another. But when I went to Italy, France, Spain, and I went to Malta, and also several trips island hopping in Hawaii, for some reason that didn't register with people in terms of, you know, the identity of the passport bro. It's only when you come to Brazil that seems to be an indictment of, oh, well, you gave in. I didn't give in 2018 in the Dominican Republic. I didn't give in when I went to Europe in the Mediterranean in 2022. I didn't give in when I went to Cabo in 2019. And oh, might I add, interesting enough, much of my travel preceded YouTube. Fiji, Asia, Australia. Much of my travel in my life preceded YouTube. So this is a funny one because I'm at a vacation destination, but people are thinking sex tourism when you talk about Brazil, and that basically equates to passport bro, which is funny. Most of the men that follow passport bros never been to Brazil. In fact, I don't see none of you niggas out here right now. All right, I see none, zero. In fact, Brazil probably shouldn't even be on the list of places where passport bros would probably be, because it only became a place for passport bros around 2023. Okay, most of y'all was talking about going to Cabo and Cancun and possibly the Dominican Republic. It only became popular about a year ago when Austin and 1MT came to Brazil. And shout out to our brother TMT. Shout out to my brother TMT. He came to Brazil. So anyway, I see nothing but Europeans and white folks and people from South America. None of you are here. Interesting. But that's neither here nor there. Let's get to the next part of the day.